Hello, and welcome to the first devlog of Cyberpsycho. First, I'll be showcasing what most functionalities, like what most interactions we can do in the game yet, which is based on the series Edge Runners, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and the game Cyberpunk 2077, in which the entire baseline, right, of the story is based on cybernetic implants, which you can put on your body and to gain yourself an ability. Every type of script, every script that we really need right now, all the programming that we have in the game already works, and it's very functional, which is something I'm very proud of for the first ever devlog. So, and that's everything I wanted to show you. For example, here we have many cybernetic keybinds, which we would need to press a key, press the torso, and you can set the keybinds yourself. For example, I can set the head to be 1, I can set the torso to be 2, and these are abilities which we can activate when we have cybernetic implant on that area. For example, here I have Head Visor 1. It can analyze the enemy and get an advantage from far away. Basically, X-ray vision. Let me demonstrate it to you. So here, hold on. Let me just disable that because it saves too. There's a data store that saves all the cybernetic keybinds that I have put. So head, I just need to press 1 and it will activate the head visor implant, which is X-ray vision. I cannot show you right now. Actually, I can. It appears on your body, and you will respawn with it. So when you press 1, you will activate X-ray vision, and you can see every important NPC, you, and other players. For example, you can see down there, those are other fixers and other Ripper dogs which you can find in the world. So this essentially activates your X-ray vision. So then let's choose one for the torso. For example, here we have Freeze Pulse, which emits a freezing pulse that slows nearby enemies. When we press 2, it should activate, and we send a freezing pulse. You can see that there's also a cooldown on the right, which is based for the PvP mechanics of the game, which if you press M1, you can start a hit combo to start killing players and gain money and kills, as it says there on the leaderboards. What are these two NPCs which we have, right? The which is the Ripper Dog and the Fixer. You can see that the notification keeps popping up for a Fixer contract, which has different, basically randomly generated parts of the mission. For example, the difficulty, which can be from easy, medium to hard, the location of it, the objective of the mission, and the actual mission name. I won't show now because we get teleported to another game. But essentially, when you enter these missions, you have to complete the objectives, and when you complete said objectives, you gain money, which you can go here to the Ripper Dock, which again, you cannot judge me. This is the alpha version. We don't even have a good-looking Wii yet. We don't even make everything look good yet. But essentially, this is the cyber shop, which you can buy different implants for your body, which you can input onto your, for example, head, torso, on your legs, on your arms, and gain an advantage when fighting other enemies, when completing other missions. And when you go to this Ripper Dock to buy these implants, which you can implant in yourself, sometimes they come with sales or with more costly prices, which makes you want to explore and find other Ripper Dogs in the entire world, making this sort of like, oh, you don't want to expend 19,000 on a jetpack boost, So you go hunting for a version that is on sale, which is a pretty nice mechanic which we have implemented. Uh, we also have three other options which are not like arm implants, you know. Let me just put here this blade. These other three options are the ultimates, which essentially is a very powerful attack. I have no implants bought, but I will get one to show you later. There's also this no chrome type, which essentially are different types of armor which you can use. Void chrome is currently only the debug version, which essentially increases a lot your walk speed and your jump power, just to navigate through the world so we devs can look around. But I'm going to show you the cyborg armor, for example, and an upgrade. All of these upgrades essentially just increase your stats. It's all it really is. For example, leg extension increases your jump power. If we go, for example, an EA reflex patch, you gain a lot of walk speed, you gain a little bit of health, some max damage, and your body begins to form out what your implants have put in you. For example, this cyborg armor is based on Adam Smasher armor from Cyberpunk 2077. And essentially it gives you a lot of damage. Let me move here. You see it consumed a lot of walk speed. You can walk a lot faster because of the EA reflex patch, but because of the cyborg armor, you reduce your speed a little bit, but you can punch a little bit harder. There are many other components which you can, example, see the Securitas blade, which increases your max damage and adds these huge blades. There's something also here which we can find later, which is the little, you know, razor blades. I don't remember the name exactly, but essentially it's those razor blades which you can. I'm searching here the name real quick. There are those razor blades which come out of your arm, which we are making, and will soon be able to be bought here. Abilities. Mantis arm, Mantis blades. I remember now. Mantis blades, and which are essentially the same thing as this. It increases your damage by a lot. There's also kick damage. You can increase, for example, leg extensions, which are just little things. Because you see, your combo has different types of attacks. You first do a little bit of punches, then you do 2 kicks, then you do a big combo. That is the M1 combo, which starts off with 2 arm damage, then it's kick damage, then it's your full max damage on the last input, and it will always push other players. The Ripper Dogs and the Fixers will always be able to block your attacks no matter what you do. You cannot damage them at all, but they are just little dummies, so I can show you here. Probably will remove this from the game, I'm not sure yet, but essentially this is just showing like they get punched a lot. And if you hack this punch, the last one from the combo, it's very the knockback is very much increased. This is a little area just for showcase, and eventually we will continue to build the city even more. But for now, these are all the programming which we have done. You can manage your entire cybernetic implants on this tab. Maybe we will add a shop, which is the only place you can modify your cybernetic implants. You can do it just like in the open of the city, and this will be just like you'll be walking, completing missions, fighting people around the world, which you gain kills and eventually money too to buy new cybernetic implants. We are planning also to add unique cybernetic implants which you can buy from specific Ripper Docs throughout the game, and eventually you can make a full custom, you know, a cybernetic implant choice, which nobody else in the entire world has, which is something we are very much looking for. And this game is currently being designed by only me. So if it takes a while for every single update to come out, I apologize for that. But these are all the mechanics, the updates and technologies which we have implemented in the game, and I hope you have enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.